Hi church, Jira here. I have some very exciting news that'll make our life here at church as we check in this COVID safe time a whole lot easier. Before we go any further though, a big thank you to all of you for getting used to the fact that we have to check in for church. I know it's different, I know it's taken a bit to get used to, but you have done such a great job doing that as we make sure our records are kept and everything goes really smoothly. Another big thank you is to the Welcome team that have done a great job adapting to what this looks like and have done a great job making sure everyone gets checked in and cross-checks against those registrations each week. As I mentioned though, we have a new thing that will make life a little bit easier, and that comes in the form of this here. It is called Church Center, and it's an app that you can download for any smartphone or tablet from both iOS or from the Android stores. And that will link you through to our church online portal and will allow you to do a whole range of really cool things. So some of the things it'll let you do is register for different events that are upcoming. It'll let you check in and do a self check-in as you come to church for those things. It also puts you in touch with different groups that you might be a part of. So this is a feature that we'll be unlocking shortly and using soon, but this will be for things like youth group, young adults. This will be for the home groups as well. It'll link you into a special little page where you can communicate with one another, find out what's happening, find out events that are happening in your group, and just keep up to date with who's in that group with you. These are just some of the functions that this app does. This is what we're unlocking at the moment, but let me specifically talk to you about what it's going to do for Sunday mornings and Sunday evenings for you. All you've got to do is, as you can see, click on that wonderful little bluey green church icon called Church Center, and that will bring you into your homepage on your profile. Once you've registered the first time, it'll keep you logged in. All you've got to do is put in your name and email address as they are for Planning Center, as you've given us those details, and then that will log you in once you've got that unique code. Once you've done all that and you log in, or once that's been completed and you'll continue to log in, you'll come up to this wonderful little home screen, which you can see on my phone there. Yours will have your picture though, not mine, funnily enough. Down the bottom, you can see all the church details, and then you can see home, groups, check-ins, and events. If you click on events, that will take you through to all the events that are currently active. So for instance, I want to register for the upcoming church service. I simply click on that event. Make sure that's the right one, check all those details, and then hit register. Once I've done that, it gives me the option to choose all the people in my household that I want to register for that event. So as I go through and tick all of those, the next step takes me through to details. Once you've done all the details and you can see all those details are correct, which they should be. If they're not, one of the cool things about this app is it lets you update all your details to keep them current. So if you've changed your phone number, changed address, got a new email address, this will let you update that in our system, which makes things a whole lot easier as well. This also takes you through and you can answer all your COVID safe questions, and then you can go through and register each person with those COVID safe questions, update all of that, and then register for the event, and it will send you your confirmation. That's how easy it is, and it lets you do it right here on the app when you're ready and when it's convenient. The other cool thing, like I mentioned though, is it helps us with check-ins as well. So whilst our welcome team will continue to do a great job checking people in, you can also now self-check-in. When you get to the front, you'll see an iPad sitting in a stand, kind of like this one. It'll have a screen that you can see on your screen, as it so happens. When you get to that screen, there's two different ways you can check in. One of them is that you just simply enter your phone number, as I'm doing now, and then it will bring up your details, select the right person, or I can select my entire household, and then simply hit check in those people. So that's one way to do it. It's a good way to do it. It is a little bit cumbersome though. So there is another way that we can do that, and that is again using the Church Center app. Once you're on your way to church or you get to church, you can simply click the Church Center app and go down to the bottom of that home page, and you'll see that link that says check in. When you're ready and you know what you want to do and who you want to check in, you select the people that you want to check in, which in this case is my family as we're coming on a Sunday. And once I've selected all of those people, I simply hit next, and it brings up this great little QR code, which you can see. When I then get to church, I come to the iPad like I was going to do if I was going to check in with my phone number, but instead I'm going to hit the button that says have a barcode where the camera is. Once I've done that, I simply put my barcode, my QR code behind the camera, and that will automatically check me in, no questions asked. And then you're free to walk through and enjoy the service with us. That's how simple it is. That's how easy it is to use the app. I know it might seem a little bit strange at first, but you've adapted really well so far, and I know that you're going to get this in no time at all. If you have any questions or you want to know more about it, or you need help setting it up, come and find one of us after church, and we'd love to talk you through that process and help you do that. Otherwise, you can find more information on the web. Simply search Church Centre, and that will tell you information on how you can do those things as well. Otherwise, enjoy your service, have a great time worshiping, and we'll hope to see you soon here at Cairns Baptist Church.